Thank you very much, Mr. Linscott. So obviously, there's a lot of anticipation here in India, some degree of concern as well, whether or not India will get some form of a limited trade deal or a mini trade deal with the United States. Will this deadline pass? Will they extend the deadline? So far, India is not part of those first 14 countries on whom Trump has slapped these tariffs. What is your analysis of where things stand as of now? Because trade can't be seen in isolation. India and the US are strategic partners. Does Trump view it that way, or does he see trade independent of the rest of the aspects of the relationship?
Yeah, I certainly think he views the strategic relationship between the United States and India as important, as a critical one. I think factors in the trade considerations, but it is on a separate track. I mean, trade is, in many respects, his number one priority across policy and negotiations. It is a strategic issue for him. So the decision is his. I mean, we're all in the dark about what will happen and when it will happen, specifically with respect to India. I've been constantly renewing my feeds to see if there's some news, some update. I certainly anticipated an announcement before now.
He did say last night, though, there are going to be 7 countries with whom deals are going to be announced. And as we await that, there is anticipation, like I said, that India is one of those countries with whom a deal is announced. The rest of the countries, he said he will continue writing these letters to. He wrote to 14 countries on Monday, and then he's expecting to send more letters over the next day or two. If a deal were to happen between the US and India, do you reckon some of the more contentious issues like agricultural produce and stuff around legal immigration, high-skilled workers, all of this will be kept out of whatever agreement may be arrived at?
Well, first of all, on his postings last night, I saw those as well. The terminology was very hard to understand. It referenced releasing 7 countries. And I have no idea what that means. Was it to announce deals? Is it to issue new letters? It wasn't not entirely clear. And I had some discussions with other experts, and we were all scratching our heads on what that post he made last night on, I think it was on Truth Social. In terms of what it could include, assuming an announcement, I certainly hope there will be an announcement of a deal. It's interim. It's partial. It's a first phase agreement. And as a consequence, it will not be the comprehensive trade relationship. It won't cover all sectors. But I think it will cover a sampling of almost every sector. It's probably going to be heavy on industrial, both with respect to tariffs and tariff cuts and commitments on both sides on tariffs. It's likely to include a number of priority non-tariff barriers for industrial, but I do think there will be some results on agriculture as well. Not the most sensitive issues. For example, I don't think dairy will be addressed. I don't think wheat or rice will be addressed, but I think that there will be some results on tree nuts, on fruit, perhaps most importantly, because it would be a big step forward on some grains products. And they've been working hard on these issues. They are, in some respects, no-brainers, low-hanging fruit. And I do think a deal, assuming it's announced, will include items like that in the agricultural sector.
All right, Mr. Linscott, we'll await that announcement from the White House. For the moment, thank you very much for joining us and putting that into perspective for our viewers. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.